Hi, welcome to Senior Shape. Today's workout is a nice, slow mat Pilates class, focusing on really toning the areas of the abdominals, glutes, and legs. Go ahead and get started. Make sure you've got a nice surface to lay down on. Coming to our bottoms, sitting up as tall as you can. Tummy comes in. We're just going to relax, rolling that spine, holding onto the legs, round the back into your C curve. And then let's come back up. Roll it back. Tummy is pulled in, belly button to the spine. Just activating those abdominals. And lift. Last one. Hold that belly button in. Release those hands if you feel comfortable. Reaching out. Now take it back an inch, up an inch. We come back and lift. For 6, 5, little up, a little down. For 3, 2, and 1. Hold it here. Belly button in, roll it down nice and slow. 1 vertebrae at a time, coming all the way onto your back. And extend those legs all the way down. I want you to do a little pelvic tilt here so you imprint that lower back into the mat so there's no space underneath the lower back. Keep that nice and tight. Think about keeping your rib cage pulled in and not letting it flare out. Lift that right leg, bringing the foot to the knee. Then I want you to open it up, stretching that leg, point the toe, and slowly lower it down. Other side. Lift. Extend up to the ceiling. Using those abdominals, slowly lower the leg down. Extend. Lower down, pointing the toe, keeping the knee as straight as you can. We've got 4 more. Extend. Tummy stays pulled in. Lower back stays pressed into the floor. 2 more here, guys. Make sure you're breathing in, extend, and slowly lower down. I want you to come up onto your elbows. So your elbows are underneath those shoulder blades. Bend the knees. Then I want you to pick those legs up into a tabletop position. So imagine your shins are parallel to the floor. Keeping your feet together, I want you to open up those knees and then close them again. Open and close. This is good for our turnout. It's using our lower abdominals here, nice and slow. Exhale. Breathe in. For 4, open and close. 2 more. Nice job. Open those knees back up, keeping those toes together, tummy's in. Then I want you to drop that right foot, keeping the knee bent, tap it to the floor, and bring it back up. And left. Make sure you're breathing here. Tummy stays in. We won't be here long, guys. We've got 4, and lift. 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and close those knees. Go and lower back down. Let's shift over to our side, and then we're going to come all the way up onto all 4s. Wrists are underneath the shoulders. Make sure the knees are underneath the hips. Warming up that spine. Go ahead and look up and shift your hips back into a cat-cow. Slight bend in the elbows. Drop the chin to the chest and round the back up. Exhale. Chin comes up. Shift hips back. Drop the chin. Pull the belly button into the spine, rounding that back. We've got 2 more. Great exercise for your lower back. Round it up. and then come back to a neutral position. Shifting your weight to your left hand, we're going to extend our right arm forward. Naturally, you'll feel a little bit of weight going to your right knee to balance. So then I want you to lift the left leg straight behind you into a nice little bird dog here. Really extend those fingertips and those toes. And release it down. Other side, left hand goes out with the right leg. And put it down. A few more here, just keep alternating. Belly button stays pulled into the spine. Again, great exercise for the abdominals and lower back. Shoulders, so good for our posture. And balance. How about 2 more? Last one. Release it back down to all fours here. Shift the weight to your left knee and extend your right leg back. Point that toe, and I want you to do some leg lifts here. Tummy still continues to stay pulled in, and we lift and lower. Lift and lower, squeezing the glute, keeping the toe pointed, and knee is mostly straight. We've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it here, and I want you to bend that knee. We're going to cross it behind us and then lift it out to the side. We cross and lift. Cross. Tummy stays pulled in. And lift. Cross. And lift. 4 more. Make sure you're breathing. For 2. Last one. Drop that knee. Go ahead and stretch back into a child's pose. Shift those hips back. Palms come up. Rounding the back and just release back, sitting back on the hips. Inhale. And on that exhale, we're going to come to a side lying position. Up on the elbows, again making sure the elbows underneath the shoulder, stacking those legs on top of each other. Go ahead and open up this top leg, and I want you to think about turning out. So our knee is to the ceiling. We're going to bring that foot back to the knee, lift it up to the ceiling, and slowly control it down. Up. Slowly control. Tummy is in. And then think about lifting up out of this shoulder. I know the shoulder gets tired of holding yourself up, but try not to slump down here. Keep it pulled up. You're going to feel it working your oblique as well. 3 more. Extend. Control that lower. And again, think about keeping it turned out. Pressing like your heel towards me, if that makes sense. Slowly lower. And I want you to just hover that leg a couple inches above the other and do quick little taps right here. Inner thigh and glute work. Give me 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then take that top leg and we're going to cross it over that front knee. Flex the bottom leg here, the heel, and I want you to lift and lower. Working that inner thigh. It's not going very far. Lift and lower. Just 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Now you can come all the way down onto that arm. Go ahead and cradle your head here, supporting it. And the knees are going to come almost at a 90-degree angle here, kind of in between a 90 and a 45. Making sure that your hips are stacked on top of each other. Feet are together. We have a clamshell here, taking that top knee, opening it up to the side and lowering down. Using the side of our glute here. And again, keeping the hips stacked, so I don't want you to turn open like this. We open and close. For 4, 3, 2. Last one. Now pick that top leg up, and I want you to tap your knees together and tap your toes. So just that top leg is moving. We're going to tap the knee and tap the toe. Really good for our hips here. Knee and toe. We've got 3, 2, last one. Relax it down. We've got one more set, but I'm going to change the position on you here. I want you to lift those toes off the ground. Remember, belly button stays in. Same thing, starting with the clamshell. Feet stay together. We open and close. Open and close. Now, if this is really difficult, you can straighten your knees, widen it a little bit more. If you want to make it more challenging, you can bring your knees facing me closer to a 90-degree position. Last one. Hold those feet up, guys. We're almost there. Lift that leg. We go knee and toe. Knee and toe. Ooh, that's getting warm. So good for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. Relax down here. Go ahead and hug those knees in. And then we're going to roll it onto our back. And again, a little stretch here. Hug those knees in. Rock and roll around, releasing any tension. And the sides are in the lower back. And then drop those feet to the mat, keeping the heels nice and close to your bum. Hands are down and next to you. A glute bridge. Inhale. And as we exhale, we're going to push those hips up to the ceiling. Feeling a nice stretch in the hip flexors and squeezing the glutes. Slowly lower down. So we're going to lift for 2, 3, and lower. 2, 3. Nice and slow. Lift. 2, 3, lower, down, and down. So even though we're counting by 3s here, think of a nice fluid movement. Up, give the glute a little squeeze, lower down. It's another one of my favorite exercises because it works so much at once. 2 more slow. Let's hold this last one up. Push through the heels on those feet. Lift those arms up if you like. And give me little pulses here. Little lift of the hips. Reaching forward. Make sure you're breathing. Give me 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. Keep the leg position the same, but come all the way up on your tippy toes. Maybe walk them a little bit closer to your bum. Same thing. We come up, 2, 3, nice and slow. Lower down, 2, and 3. Lift nice and slow. Squeeze that tush. Up. And lower. A few more here because we're on our toes. You might be feeling this one a little bit more in the hamstrings underneath the thighs. And squeeze. Last one. Hold it up here. Lift those hands if you like. And little pulses up. Lift. Lift. Tighten the tummy. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly lower down. Go ahead and draw those knees in for one more nice back stretch. Nice work, guys. We're going to come all the way back up to our all fours position. And guess what? We've got to do everything on the other side. Starting one more time with that cat-cow. Go ahead and lift the chin, send the hips back. And then roll it up, dropping the chin. Bring the belly button in. And left. Two more. Coming back, find your neutral position. Shift your weight to your back knee. And this time let's lift the other back leg here. And then reaching forward with the opposite arm. Find your balance. And go ahead and put them back down. Other side. Big reach. Again, feel like someone is grabbing your fingertips and toes and stretching them even longer. Four more here. Reach. Remember to keep the belly button pulled in and keep breathing. Most important. Knee down, go ahead and push back into a child's pose. Palms up for a nice stretch. Inhale. Exhale. Roll back up to all fours and find your way back in the side lying position. Up on that elbow for the other side. Hips are stacked on top of each other. We turn out this top leg, lift the foot to the knee, extend all the way to the ceiling, and slowly lower down. All the way up, nice and slow and controlled. The hardest part of this one is keeping that leg turned out. And lift. And again, try not to drop through the shoulder. It's a lot to remember, I know. Extend. Slowly lower with control. We've got one more. And let's hold that leg, hover, keep that foot turned out. Give me one more inch and then little lifts right here. Teeny little taps here. For 4, 3, 2, and wow. Those are small, but man, do you feel them? Crossing that leg over. Lifting the lower leg for that inner thigh. And down. Lift and lower. I find that it helps to flex that lower leg here. Get another inch off the floor. Just 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful work. Now we get to come all the way down, supporting your head here. And knees come slightly more forward. Good. Still stay lifted through the chest, and again, hips are stacked. Starting with our feet together, clamshell, we open that top knee. And slowly lower. Again, to make it more difficult, you can bring your knees more straight in front of you or further towards your feet to make it a little bit easier. I encourage you to challenge yourself. For 4, 3, last one. Now lift that leg and we tap the knee and tap the toe. Really working on getting that knee up and out here, opening up that hip, working that side booty. This is gonna give us a butt lift, guys. Nice and tone and tight. 2 more. Release it down. Second set, remember we lift our feet off the floor. Here we go, clamshells, keeping the feet together. We open and close. We gotta even it out. Sometimes when we work the second side, I know it feels harder. That's totally normal. for 4, 3, 2, almost there, guys. All right, lift that top leg and we go knee and toe, knee and toe. Breathe, we're almost there. We've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release it down. Beautiful work. Let's come back onto our backs again and hug those knees in. Rock and roll around, releasing tension again in that lower back. Gently lower those feet back down to the mat. Belly buttons pulled in, hands at the side. Last set of those glute bridges, we lift nice and slow and lower. Lift, 2, 3, lower, 2, 3. Lift, squeeze those glutes, push through the heels. Lift and lower. Last one, and let's hold our hips up nice and high. Lift those hands, little pulses here. Belly buttons in, reach those fingertips even further for 4, 3, 2, slowly lower down, release the hands as well. Coming up onto those tippy toes, walking the feet in a little further. And again, nice and slow, up, 2, 3, down, 2, 3. Find a nice breathing pattern here. Again, try not to let the ribs flare out. Think about keeping that tummy contracted the whole time to get all the benefits of these glute bridges. We've got 3 more. Last one. Hold it here. Lift those arms, little pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, reach higher, 3, 2, and 1. Release it down. Let's give one more hug in with the knees. Release the feet back down to the mat. And take your right leg, crossing it over the left. Go ahead and flex that foot. Picking up the left foot, grabbing underneath the thigh, gently pull it towards you. This is the best stretch, our figure 4 here, for all that side work we did with our hips and our glutes today. Keeping our foot flexed protects our knees. Hold this position here, and what we're going to do, your foot that's on top, we're going to slowly press it away from us to the side, allowing your hip to come off the floor. So a slight little push or roll over. You should really feel that stretch intensify in that glute. Let's slowly bring it back. And again, roll it over. Still keeping our core nice and tight. This is also a great exercise for any lower back pain. One more time. Push that foot away from us. Allow that hip to roll off the floor. Bring it back. Same leg that's on top, we're going to cross it all the way over like we're sitting cross-legged in a chair. Readjust that grip to hold onto your shins, and again, gently pull the knees in. Oh, that's amazing. Hold it there. And then whatever leg is on top, the foot that's pointing in that direction, we're going to go ahead and drop those knees all the way to the side. And then I want you to take both hands and reach to the opposite side. So a beautiful torso twist here. Inhale and exhale. Open up that back arm so our top of our body looks like a T. And then we're going to bring that other arm all the way over on top, coming onto our side. And then open it back up for a beautiful chest stretch. And we close. And open, feeling that nice side body twist. One more time. And open all the way up. So come out of this, let's take it back over. And then all at once, we're gonna come back to center, uncross that leg. Other side, taking that back leg, figure 4 here. Flex the foot, bring the ankle on top of the knee. Pick up that opposite foot and gently hug it towards you. So this time again, you should feel that stretch in your hip and in your glute on the other side. Here we go. To make that even better, take that foot, push it away from you to the side, this time allowing the left side of the hip to roll off the floor. It hurts so good. Back to center. Inhale. Exhale. Again, push it away. Back to center. One more time, inhale. Exhale, allow that hip to roll off the mat. And back to center. Cross that leg all the way over. Grab those shins and again, gently hug those knees in. Try to release any tension here. Inhale. As we exhale, we're going to drop our knees all the way to the side. Take both arms, reaching in the opposite direction. And then take that top arm opening out so we look like a T. Both shoulders are on the mat. Back arm rolls over here to meet the top. And then we open, keeping our hips on the floor. Back arm again. And back to center. 2 more times we open. And close. And open. And close. Uncross those legs back to your back and hug in those knees. One more time. Inhale. Let's exhale and roll it up to a seated position. If it's comfortable for you, you can sit cross-legged, sitting up nice and tall. Roll those shoulders up and back. And then hold them down and back here. Look all the way over your shoulder. And let's take both hands, flex at the wrists, and gently push out to the sides. Back to center. And look over your other shoulder. Back to center. Release those hands just gently on your legs. Drop the chin to the chest. And just using the weight of your head, let's give me a nice neck roll here. Getting all those cricks and cracks out. Other direction, nice and slow. And head is down. Slowly lift it back to center. Let's end with a big inhale. Reach those arms all the way up. Exhale. One more time, big inhale up. Let's bring those hands to a prayer position and down in front. Amazing work today. I hope you feel great. I know I do. If you need more stretching, I also have a great other stretch video. Does a lot of incredible toning for the thighs, glutes, and core. Thank you so much for joining me today. We'll see you next time.